Good morning, beloveds, and welcome back to my channel, Sheena Yvonne. And today we are doing another day in the life. It is Monday, February the 17th, and it is almost 10:15 in the morning. I have gotten off to a really late start this morning. And you know that is Sebastian with You Can Hear the Pitter Patter. I've gotten off to a very late start. I didn't wake up this morning to about, I don't know, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And I woke up, I did my quiet time so far, and then I took the pup out, made some coffee, made the bed, and now sitting at the desk. I haven't even gotten myself dressed for the day just yet. But I wanted to come and open up the video for today. As you know, like I said, today is Monday. As you know, today is Monday. And today is an admin day, right? Today is an admin day. And so I have a couple of things work related that I need to do today, and then you're probably sick of me saying this, and I don't really come through, but I am adamant tonight. I'm adamant today. Today is going to be purely dedicated to doing the ministry work. I have to do that today. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do for it, so that's what I'm going to do today. But before I do that, I do have a couple of things back end of legal work that I do have a couple of work related things, meaning the law work related things that I need to do. I've got to get out some invoices today, and then I need to send a couple of emails. And I do need to make a phone call. I need to call the bank. I need to call the bank about I changed the phone. Okay, so I've got some good news to share too. Thank you, Lord. So, if you remember in last week's, was it last week? I think it was last week. Well, in the last Spend the Day with Me that I did, you saw the footage from that, right? And so you saw the footage from the iPad was not very good. Well, the Lord provided, right? He provided. He knew that I was not happy with the iPad footage, and he knew that I needed I needed a second camera to record while also using my phone to do things, because I have to use the phone throughout the day and I need to be sharing. So what he has allowed to happen is, so I got the phones turned back on. I think I told you that. If not, then I did get the phones turned back on, and I got both lines back. I've got the law firm's line back, which is this phone right here, and then I got my personal phone line back, which is what you guys are on right now. So instead of getting a full-blown camera at the moment, I was able to get another phone, which is not a new phone. It's an older iPhone that I had that I was not using. I just put a SIM card in it, put a line on it, and start using the phone. It was nothing wrong with the phone. I think it's an iPhone, it's an old iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 14 Plus maybe that I'm using now, but it's, it works. It's working a lot better than the iPad, so I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that. So that's something that I needed to update you on, just in case I hadn't said it previously, and I don't think I have. I think I told you in a prior video that I was going to get the phones turned back on, but I don't think I told you that I actually done that or not. So I am very excited to share that with you, and hopefully the content that you get throughout the day will be a lot better than it was the first time that I did the day in the life with me, because the footage would be more clearer than what was on the on the iPad. Now, if the lighting is still a problem, I'm trying to work with that. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't like having the lights, the room lights on all the time. So I normally sit in the not in the dark, but I do have the windows. I have 3 windows in here. So I normally keep the blinds open so we can get the sunlight. But it does depend on what's going on outside. So far, it's a pretty sunny day. So the sun's shining through. So hopefully the lighting is okay. It's okay. Okay. So that is the plan today. So like I said, I'm going to do some a little bit of legal work. I can take that off. A little bit of legal work today, and then we're going to work on the ministry. And we'll probably do that after we're definitely going to do that after I get dressed. Now, a couple of things about, hold on, let me log in here. So last night, I was working on the ministry stuff last night, and well, you may not be able to see, but right here is my blueprint, my notebook with all the blueprints and stuff in it. And I finished up the brand guidelines. I did like a formal, now me creating this ministry, this business per se with God has been a lot different than when we were creating the law firm. And I'll probably talk about this a lot more later on as I get more clarity on it. But I'm pretty sure I kind of put the cart before the horse. Meaning, I think it was intended for me to do this ministry first and then create the law firm. I don't know, it's just the way that things are, I don't know, I just feel that way. I feel that way because the setting this up, the planning for it, it's been a lot. It's been a whole different experience. And I know God was with me when I was planning well, at least I thought he was, when I was, setting the law firm into fruition, and when I was creating it and working on it. I thought he was with it. I thought he was there with me for it, but I don't know, but I certainly do feel him in this ministry. I certainly do. So, as I was saying, we did the brand guidelines last night, and let's see. I'm just trying to get logged here, to my to-do list. So I'm going to show you. Let me show you. Hold on. So on here, like I have like to-do lists, right? I have to-do lists for the law firm on this side and the ministry work on this side. And so last night, you can see we crossed out the brand complete list. We crossed that out last night, and can you see? There we go. We crossed that out last night. We finished that. So today this is a to-do, like I set the to-do list up to where I have every month I have certain things that I need to work on, right? And so by the end of February, this is everything that I should be completing, and that is based off of the blueprint, the things that we have planned out, and the way that, and the deadlines, right? The deadlines of when all of this is supposed to be launched to the world. So the next things I need to work on are I need to complete the bylaws, because this will be a nonprofit. I need to complete at least two app pages, and we'll get to it's an app. You know, the our community is going to be inside of an app, so we're creating an app, and I need to complete at least 2 pages of the app by the end of February, and then I need to outline the course content because practicing peacemaking is a course. It is a training course. I haven't talked a lot about the about what it actually is so far, but we will talk about it. And so, yeah, those are the things that I need to finish for the ministry. I don't know if I'm going to get all of this completed today. Probably not, but at least I want to complete at least 2 of the app pages is what we're going to work on probably early, the first thing we're going to work on, and then work more on the bylaws. I think let's see. So, I think I have, and I'm just looking to see how much of the bylaws I've actually completed so far. So I only finished the first articles 1 and 2. And I started article 3. So I still got right much to do. I still got a lot more to do. So yeah, so I still have a lot more to do. So I probably won't finish all of that today, but I can at least do more. I would at least like to finish at least article 3. Article 4, I cannot, Article 4, I don't know if I would be able to complete today because I do need to talk to a few other people. I do need to make some phone calls about the ministry that I've been putting off. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I've been putting these phone calls off, and I do need to do those. I may plan to do those next Monday on another administrative day. I know I said Fridays were going to be an administrative day too, and they just have not been. I haven't been able to dedicate to do that consistently just yet because things are so busy right now in the law. So I haven't been able to do that. So maybe next Monday I would plan to do the phone calls. I don't know, but I said that to say I cannot complete section Article 4 of the bylaws until I have a couple of conversations. I need to have some conversations with some folks. So, but I can do, there's plenty more articles. I think I've got 10 articles here that I outline. I did outline the bylaws. So, of what all the sections that I wanted to include in them. So I did outline it, and I got 10 of them. So I've got plenty more that I can do, even if I have to like kind of skip around. So what what I'm saying is I would like to do, maybe I should write this down. A little sticky note here. And we're gonna do a pink pen today. So for the bylaws, I would like to do at least finish Article 3, Article 5, and then I'm going to jump to Article 8. If I can get those 3 done today, then that would be really good. Really good. Yeah. really good. The other thing that I wanted to do today is later on after the ministry stuff is the most important stuff today, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing, spending most of the day on. But later on this evening, I do want to work on some estate planning things. I have a client that has requested for me to go over there is some estate planning documents, so I'm going to do that. I don't normally do a lot of estate planning. Estate planning mean like your wills, your trust, and powers of attorney, all that. I normally don't do those for like individuals, but I have a client that needs me to review some. So I work with another law firm, and they have asked me to review some of their estate planning documents for for I think it's their clients, either their clients or some of their staff members. I can't remember exactly who. So I am reviewing. I'm gonna review. I want to review some more of those this evening, and potentially I would like to at least get another lesson done in the authorship master class. Remember, I'm still doing that. I would like to get a little bit of that done if I can. I'm hoping you are able to see me that good. So that's what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do is send out invoices so I can get paid. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to send out invoices. I am going to make the phone call to the bank. And then I need to do a compliance report too. I didn't realize that. I've got that on my calendar that today I need to do a compliance thing. So I need to see what that is. I don't know. I hope that doesn't take a very long time. But anyway. All right, well, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoy the time that you spend with me today, and I will check back in soon. Okay, I am back. As you can see, I have showered, got myself cleaned up, and I am ready to move along on this day. So, as I said, what's going on? Oh, things were going haywire up here. So, as I said, the last time I spoke to you, I had, let's see what I do. Since the last time I spoke to you, I posted on Hairston Law's Facebook page. I invoiced some clients. Good news. We also had a new lead, yay, to come in this morning for the law firm for some conflict management. Someone needs help resolving an issue. So I responded back to that lead. And then, what else did I do? And I just responded to some more emails that I had coming in. Now, I also forgot, today is President's Day, right? So I was going to call the bank, but the banks are not open today because it's President's Day. And I didn't even realize that the firm should be closed today. But I didn't announce that it was going to close today, so we are still open. I think the other law firms that I do work with, they're closed for the day, and I didn't know that. I completely forgot today was President's Day. But my law firm is still open today, even though there's not much going on. Like I said, I am responding to things that come in. And there was a lead that came in at 6:51, and you can see it here. Can you see that? It came in. It came in this morning at 6:51 a.m. this morning. So I did do that. And they're probably not expecting us to be opening today, but I did not previously let clients or let the public know that we were going to be closed, so I have to remain open. But we're not going to do very much for today because today is an admin day and we've got other things to do. We made the list of the articles and the bylaws that we're going to work on. But the first thing that I am going to do when it comes to the ministry work, which is what we're going to be doing all day, as I said, is we're going to work on some of the apps. Oh, some of the pages for the app. I have never created an app before. This learning process has been quite interesting, right? But we're going to at least knock out, I think I said 2 pages. We're going to knock out at least 2 pages today in that. So I can start getting the feel of it, because I haven't done any pages in the creation of the app so far. I've got the frame of it done, but I didn't do any of the pages because I didn't have any assets ready. I didn't have any brand things. I just needed to work on all the brand things. And now that is done, I've created a whole brand kit, and I will show you that as we get started. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go fix some breakfast, even though it's 12:58. Some brunch. You know how I eat late. I'm gonna eat some. Go get some food real quick, and then when I come back, we will. I will show you a little bit of the brand stuff as I get prepared to start working on the app. This is daunting, but you know the reason why I was like, I'll go ahead and do it, because in my mind, I'm thinking, I've created a website before, right? I've created my law firm website. I've also started the website for Sheena Yvonne, and all that's going to encompass. I started the website for that. So I'm pretty familiar, and I have a good running record of creating websites. But this app is proven to be just a little bit different, even though in my mind I was thinking, how bad could it be? There's a little bit more learning curve to it, but I'm getting there. Today will be my first day actually going in and really playing with it and figuring it out. Today is going to be the first day I'm actually doing that since I got the software, or the app builder, the app creator thing, or whatever you want to call it. Since I received that, because it was God that gave it to me, right? So since I received that, I have not really, I went in and played with it a few times, but not enough to say I know all the ins and outs of it. They have sent me a couple of emails that I do want to look at. I do want to read. I think I am going to read some of those emails to try to see what like they got some tips and tricks and just educational instructional things that they have been sending out to me to, I guess, get me acquainted with the builder. So I'm gonna look at some of those as I eat, and then get started playing with it. Well, not really playing with it, but I at least want to get out to create 2 pages, even if they're not the best pages, right? Even if they're not the best, I do at least want to create at least 2 of them today. I want to stay within the time frame that we set, because my first official deadline for this is March 1st. Yeah, March 1st is my first official deadline to do one of the projects for the ministry. So I need to stay on schedule, and in order for me to stay on schedule, I have to complete at least 2 app pages within the month of February. And I am just looking at the rest of this month of February, and there's only one more Monday in this month for me to actually work on this. Um, and I say that because they're on the weekends. Well, this past weekend I didn't do very much work. Friday and Saturday I did my hair, as you can see, and then Sunday I worked on. Yesterday I worked on the brand guidelines. So the weekends are be filled with things too, but there's so much that I need to try to make sure it's done before March 1st. That today needs to be, I do need to do the 2 app pages today, because I think there is, I'll just go over here and show you. Let me show you. Hold on. So can you see, let me turn this light on. Okay. So these are the pages that I'm looking to create in the app right now. So I don't know which 2 that I am planning on working on today. I think I'm gonna do like the easier ones today. I think we're gonna do the welcome and the community guidelines pages. I think we're gonna do those today. So I think I'm not gonna take them from the wall just yet, because I'm not 100% sure. But I think I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start here first, and then but see, there's a lot of pages, right? As you can see, there's a lot of pages here, and some of these have multiple pages within these pages. So I do want to make sure I am being diligent with my time and doing exactly what I said I was going to do, which is knock out at least 2 pages before the end of February. So enough of me talking. I'm going to go ahead and go get some food, and then I will come back and I'm going to go through I'm going to read some of the emails that the app people had sent over, so I can figure out what's going on. And then after that, I will come back on and we will get started on working on the app pages. Okay, beloveds, I am back. I have finished eating, and I also put this sweater on because it got a little chilly sitting here at the desk. Okay, so as I was eating, I started going through the emails that the app builder company has sent. When you sign up for something new, they always send you, well, in my experience, for the softwares and programs that I have signed up for or have purchased, and I don't know if I said it or not, but the app builder company that I am doing this with is Aldo, ADALO, Aldo. And so once I had purchased the service, or whatever, you know, they start sending you a stream of welcome emails and all that, giving you some pointers on how to, um, I guess, use their product. And I went through, I only got through 3 of them, which is fine, right? I didn't need, I just want to go in with some information, more information that I had. And so I went through a couple of them, and I have learned, you know, let me just say this because I'm a little irritated at the moment, right? So I designate Mondays to be my admin days. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that, including the people that I work with and my clients, right? And for some reason today, even though my firm, like I said, is open because I didn't tell anybody that I was going to be off today, but they know I don't do any written work or any heavy lifting work on Mondays. All I do is either back in or respond to urgent emails, and the emails must be urgent, right? Well, I've had several things that take place this morning or this afternoon. It's 2:35, right? Like, the morning is gone, the afternoon is getting ready to leave, and I keep getting interrupted. But you know, I was gonna start ranting about that, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm here now doing what I need to do. And I actually, you know what I am going to do so I can make sure I don't get interrupted is I am going to log off of the emails. Just log off of the emails. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. Except for my firm emails. Okay, so let's see. So I went through the emails from Aldo, and to get a better understanding of what I was dealing with. And some of the notes I went through the terminology so I know why they're calling certain things. Like, I know what the front end of the screens are. The front end is the back end and all that. And so I've learned how to navigate through using the builder. I guess it's called a builder. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I did that. I'm getting ready to log in. You should actually, okay, before I do that, I am going to go ahead and do the two pages, or the 2 screens. Yeah, they're called screens, that I said that I wanted to do today. I am going to go ahead and do I'm going to try to do the welcome screen. So when someone first, okay, so I do have like a template or like a inspirational app that I want to use to kind of create mine. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I got the idea for this by this app. I think I spoke to you earlier about the app called Redefining Wealth with Patrice Washington. Well, as I was navigating through her community, her app, I got the inspiration to create my own app from hers. And so it's not going to be exactly like hers because she's got a whole lot involved in her app. I mean, she's got, let me see. She's got so many, if you can see that, she's got so many screens on hers. This is her navigation. I've got a privacy screen on my phone, so I don't know if you can see that. But she's got so much on hers. There's no way I'll be able to do everything that she has on hers. But I am going to try to mimic some of that, right? And so that's where my inspiration came from. And cause see, I was trying to figure out what would be the best way to hold the community. And if I'm rambling or if it sounds like what I'm saying doesn't make sense, it will make sense to you a lot later on as I get more involved, as you get more involved in this process. But I was trying to figure out how I was going to communicate with community members on a more intimate level, on a more private level other than YouTube, right? Or newsletters in your email box, a dedicated space. And a lot of people do Facebook pages and Facebook communities and stuff like that. And I thought about doing that, but then when I got involved as a purpose chaser, when I got involved that I realized, the app seems more organized, and I'm a stickler for organization. So I thought that would be that'd be good to do. So that's where my inspiration came from. I am now gonna go in and pull up the auto account. I don't know if this is the right login. Let me let me see if I have the right login and get inside of this. Is this the password? It worked. Guess I'll kind of show you a little bit of what I've done so far on here. See? Can you see what's going on here? Let me see if I can zoom you out a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is where I kind of left off. You see, let me try to move this cord. I kind of played with this a couple of days. It's probably been about 2 weeks ago now. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna get rid of this over here because I was just playing around with it. I'm gonna get rid of these boxes. Can you see that? Yeah. And start all over. We're going to, this is the section, this is where all the assets are. I don't know much about this app to like give any tutorial or to explain a whole lot to you about it. Maybe I'll do that once I learn it very well. But yeah, I'm going to start working on this, and then like I said, I'm going to try to do these screens, the welcome screen and the how to navigate the system. And it says video here. I'm not recording any videos today, but I will kind of outline with videos that I need to record if I'm going to record some, which I probably will. And community guidelines and the policies. All of this is just going to be text, so I think I can get that done. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I am I'm a little nervous about doing this because I have no idea what I'm doing really. Like, I really don't, but it's something new, and we always get a little nervous and a little, intimidated by something new, and this right here is kind of intimidating me. Oh, I also wanted to show you something else. Hold on just a second. Let me show you this. All right, so this is the brand guidelines chart that I created yesterday. I didn't create all of it yesterday. I started this about a week ago, and then I just finished it. I finished it yesterday. I worked on it diligently all day yesterday and finished it. So this is what, let's see if I can. I wanted to show you the purpose. To teach the universal truths, to teach the universal principles of truth as taught and demonstrated by Jesus Christ and the early church, that we are to love your neighbor. As such teachings relate to conflict resolution and emotional maturity. I created off of Canva. Let me see. Oh, you didn't see that, but that was actually the Redefining Wealth sending a notification about an event that's going on. See, that's why I enjoy the app thing. That's why I think it's so cool, because when she has stuff to update you on, it just goes right to your phone. Apps are gonna rule. Apps are ruling everything right now. So that's what I mean. I think it's gonna be nice to have that. And I am rambling. I'm gonna get started on this, and like I said, it is 2:49. I'm going to work on this for a little bit, and then I will come back and, I would check in with you to let you know how much progress I've made. I am hoping that I would at least completed one of the pages. I'm going to get rid of everything that I have here and start from scratch, start fresh, now that I have my own assets and all of that. And we'll see what happens. So I will be back. I'm sitting here. Come now. Okay, good evening. And I say evening because it is now evening time. It is 6:11 p.m. and you see I am still sitting here, but I've made progress. We've definitely made some progress, right? So so far we've made progress, but it's not as much progress as I wanted. So I'm still working on the app. I'm still working on the first screen of the app. I'm gonna tell you, navigating Aldo's builder is not complicated, but it does take time to figure out how the components and the features go, like the layout. I knew that. And remember, I showed you the example, like the inspiration layout that I wanted. So I knew that I had to have some sort of idea of how I wanted things laid out, right? But I don't think I gave it enough thought. As you're actually doing it, you need to be a little bit more detailed, and I was not. So I went ahead. I was trying to get that done, and then it's got on here where you can set up like your brand things. So I took time to do that. I set up the brand colors and the fonts all of that. And like I said, that took a little bit of time. I did not put any images or any of the photos or anything in here yet because I don't really know exactly what I want. I've made notes of several images that I need to put on here, but I have not created them yet. That will be enough. That will be for another day. It's coming along. Like I said, I'm still on the first screen, the first page screen, whatever you would like to call it. I'm still in the first one, but I have a better understanding of what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now, and it is not as daunting as it was about 3-4 hours ago, right? I also got distracted by other things. The emails kept going off. I told you, even though everyone knows what my Mondays are, I still kept getting called into things, and which is fine. I have no problem with that. It's always good to make money. It's always nice to know when you're needed, right? But it did kind of take me away from what I'm supposed to be focused on, but I'm getting back in it. I just wanted to come and check in to let you know what I'm doing. I don't really want to show you what it looks like right now because it's really nothing to see. This app is actually going to be more extensive than I thought it was. The example app that I showed you, I mean, that's probably realistic because as I'm doing this, I've noticed everything has to be its own little certain screen. So you have to just keep building over top, on top of that, which is going to stretch out the magnitude of the app. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I would love to share more about that with you. Once I learn more and feel feel at least 85% comfortable doing what I'm doing right now. I'm probably like 50% comfortable. Working on this, but as I move forward, I'm getting involved in it, I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm gonna continue to work on this for a little bit longer. I did take out some vegetables, some broccoli, so I can cook some dinner. I am gonna cook a little bit of dinner tonight, so maybe when I'm cooking or probably like when I'm cooking, I'll probably check back in, or when I'm getting ready to eat dinner or something like that. But I wanted to let you know that I am still working. I have not forgotten about the vlog. I am gonna come back. It's 6:18. Hopefully I will check in again before it gets too late. But I'm probably gonna be up for quite a while because I've got to get these two screens. Is that what we're calling them? Are we calling them screens? Aldo gave me the absolute language. The front end, the screens, yes. I have to get these two screens completed tonight, before my head hits that pillow. I have to get these completed tonight, and if I don't get to work on the bylaws, that is fine. That really was just like a secondary task that I wanted to do. The absolute task that I have on my, I have my journal. The task that I have on the journal that I had to get done today was the two app screens. Oh, and I set the call to the bank, but because today was the holiday, I couldn't get that done, so that doesn't even count. Send off the invoices, we did that. Post it on Facebook, we did that. Record a day in my life, I'm doing that now. Complete the PCI compliance. I still haven't done that. I still haven't even looked at that. I'm gonna have to look at that because I've got it on here. I don't know, does that expire at some point? know, but I have to look into that because that's on here, and I don't know why I would have put that down for today. Is it like an emergency? I'm checking to see if that is something that's actually, yeah, because it's saying that my compliance, my PC, if you, I guess if you take money offline, if people pay you through an online app or online service or something like that, it's called a PCI compliance report. Through my the software, the payment system that clients use to pay for the law firm for law services. So you have to take a compliance report every year, and um, mine it's saying that mine expires February the 24th, and today is the 17th. So I guess that's why I did have it on here as something that I must do. So I got to do that tonight. I don't know. It's 8 questions, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So I can probably get that done in pretty good order. So I have to get that done today. Anything else? Those are the only things that was absolutely on the list that I needed to get done today. Um, I didn't put, and I've done a lot more than that. I mean, we did emails, 5 emails, and then we respond. You know, we talked to that new lead. Even though I sent the lead an email following up on what they were requesting, I haven't heard anything back from them today, so I don't know. I don't know where that's going. I tried to give the person a phone call, but their phone doesn't seem to be in service. I don't know. It might be fraud, but who knows? I'm just gonna keep it open. Probably I'll keep the inquiry open probably until like Wednesday or Thursday, and if I don't hear anything back from them, I'll just close it out. That's no big deal. Um, yeah, so I did that. I did most of the things, and I probably need to think about what I'm gonna post tomorrow for the law firm on Facebook. So yeah, I've got a lot done so far. It's just that the absolute thing that I need to get done, I'm still working on it, and I didn't put a lot on my plate for today because I knew, well, I didn't know. I anticipated, right? I anticipated that the the creating these screens for the app was going to take a little bit of time, because when I played with it before, I was like, whoa, what am I doing? Like, this is not anything that I thought, anything that I thought was taking place. So I kind of knew it was going to take me a little bit of time to get into it. So I did not put a lot on my plate today. But I'm gonna finish this, and then I will check back in with you guys later. Clients were threatening to sue. Sellers were threatening to sue. It was